What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video for y'all, man. So if y'all watched that last video, I was kind of lighting things up a little bit, and I was telling y'all a little story, about an embarrassing situation for me to kind of lighten up the mood. But then that made me think of another story I need to go ahead and tell y'all too, because it's it's not so much of an embarrassing because it wasn't really in front of a lot of people the way this stuff happened, but it was very life learning lesson, bro. I'll definitely tell you for sure. It was one of them lessons in life where I would definitely say it was a red pill lesson, man. So this happened real young too, around that same age, first grade, kindergarten area. Because I remember at this time I was going to daycare, like before school, after school, I was in daycare, right? So you know how it is when you go to daycare. It's all type of kids, all types of ages, boys, girls, everything, all in there, right? So we go up there in the morning to the daycare. We get there early, and there's a bus, like a daycare bus, that'll take us to the elementary school. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it went in the mornings. Now, after school, it was the same thing. For those of you who went to that daycare bus picked you up from school, took you back to the daycare. And going back to the daycare was lit when you was a kid. That was like going back to recess. You going back to the fun place for all the other kids that you probably know a little better, can hang out with more because you can talk to them. Unlike you can't talk in class like that. But yeah, so we go back to that, and there was this girl in there I like, and she, you know how girls do, they always clicked up, got their little friends and their best friend. She got a little best friend, and they always buddy buddy. And I can't remember. I want to say the one inside. I'm gonna get there later. Y'all don't even know what I mean by inside. So one day, regular day, go to school, all of this. Now, when we be coming back from the school to the daycare, the girl that I like best friend always be on there. Me, not being a dumb kid, I'm knowing I need to be cool with this best friend. That's why I'm trying to get in with the friend. I'm trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Once again, these girls are older. I don't think they're in our age range. I think they're probably maybe a grade or two above me. So they're like second or third grade, bro. If that, I'm not 100% sure, but we were definitely close in age. But anyways, they just definitely seemed a little more advanced. I don't know if it's just because they just seemed advanced or if they was actually older. But what I remember is she had the best friend. She would always be on the bus. I sit by the friend. Me and the friend, we end up getting real cool. We buddy buddy like that. You know what I'm saying? We kick it half the time on the bus on the way to the school. Cool. Anyway, one day, just like any other day, we heading back to the school. Me and the best friend on the little bus, chopping it up, kicking it, having fun, do what we do. We getting ready to pull up to the school. Or the daycare. I'm sorry. We pull up to the daycare from the school. So the girl that's sitting next to me, she decides I'm gonna hide because the way where we pulled up at on the bus, the little daycare bus, it's right in front of these big side windows on the daycare where the main area where everybody is. So everybody can see everybody who's on the bus and coming out. You know how it is when you kids. You looking for your friend. Oh, there go my friend. You know what I'm saying? You looking for your parents. There go my mom and my daddy. You know how it is. So it's like that. Everybody looking out when the bus pull up. This girl decides she gonna hide because she wanted to make her best friend think that she wasn't here today or she missed the bus or some along that nature. So she gets down, grabs her backpack, sits down on the floor like between the seats where you can't see her. Now me playing with them, taking part in the joke, me liking the other girl that's on the inside, man, I go to like wave for friend down because she's looking. Hey, she's right here. She can't hear me, but I'm pointing. Hey, she's right here. She's down here. You know what I'm saying? Ratting her out, really being a hoe, ratting her out. Like, yeah, man, she down here. She down here. Right. So I do that. Then eventually the time comes. That girl pops up so her friend can see her. Oh, I'm here. Blah, blah, blah. She, oh, hey. Whatever, whatever. We getting off the bus. We go inside. Man, I go inside. They telling me to go into the office. I'm like, what? I'm excited to go in there. I'm finna go try to go be around this girl I like. Go hang out with the friends, play with some of the toys, do all of this before my mama comes, because it ain't gonna be long before she get here. Now, they had me go in the office and had me sit out from doing everything. I couldn't do nothing. Had me sit to the side. I'm like, damn, what is all this about? They ain't explain it to me because I'm a kid. They ain't telling me nothing. So I'm like, damn, what am I in trouble for? They mad at me because I told her girl she was on the bus or what? Man, when I tell y'all this is one of them things that young I learned some female nature in full effect at like 6 years old. My mom finally gets there after me sitting there watching everybody play and I can't do nothing. My mom finally get there. So we go in the office and talk to the person ahead of the stuff. And basically what they say is the girl, the one I like, that was on the inside. They say this girl came and reported and told us that you flipped her off. Bro, what? What? Keep in mind, it's my crush, bro. It's my crush. I'm like, no, ain't no way. Why would I do it? What? She's like, yeah, she said you was in the window, you waved her down and you flipped her off. I was like, bro, no, I didn't. I'm explaining to them the story, but they not listening to me. They're not hearing me. They just taking this girl word for it because the girl was kind of like, real popular kid, real pretty girl, of course, whatever, whatever. Nobody's really listening to me. And I'm just trying to tell them, I'm like, no, I didn't. So they go ask the girl again. She, no, yes, he did. He flipped me off. Da, da, da. And I'm sitting right here just looking at her like, bro, you really sitting here in everybody's face lying to these people? And then I looking for her friend, a homegirl in the back, like, is she gonna come say something? She didn't say nothing. She just, I'm like, fam, this can't be real. So now I'm getting in trouble for this. And I forgot how they did stuff. You know how in school they usually make you like sign a book, pull tabs, all type of stuff, whatever. But they don't really do nothing. They leave it to your parents. So this is where it got bad for me. It was already bad. I ain't gonna say this is where it get bad. It was already bad. This is where it went from bad to worse. We leaving, and my mama's still talking to me about this. And I'm telling her what happened. My own mama was not believing me, bro. My own mama believed this girl over me. So you can imagine how irate, irritable, mad, hurt, all at the same time. Cause I'm like, damn, this the girl I like. I always been nice to her and stuff. Why would she do me like this? Why would she just lie and say I did something that I didn't do? And why is nobody else seen me do this? And she claiming I did it. Why is everybody just believing this story? Even my own mama. So, you know, I get in some type of trouble for that at home. I want to say it was like some type of punishment or something. I don't think I got like no whooping or nothing like that. But some type of punishment. I couldn't play my game or something. But man, I'm telling you, I'm so pissed and so hurt and so mad about this situation. And I don't even remember how things went from then on. We went back. I know I definitely didn't mess with that girl no more. I kind of stayed to myself after that because it was a hard lesson for me, bro. So I learned that that's one thing, female nature right there. As I get older and I look back and I think about it, all it was simply the fact that I like that girl. That girl didn't like me. She looked at me as somebody who shouldn't have been talking to her, wasn't on her level, blah blah blah. So instead of her just doing like the other girl in the last story and nuclear rejecting me, bruh, she go manipulate, pull strings, fake cry, everything. Oh, he flipped me off and he hurt my feelings. And just lied on me to get me in trouble and get me out the way, which he did for that whole day. Moved me out the way. Her and her little friends went and played, did whatever they wanted to do, while I'm sitting there looking crazy and in trouble. And the only thing I did was like this girl. That's it. All I did was like the girl, participate in their little jokes and games, and then she flat out just go lie on me, tell a story. And despite the fact that she was lying, despite the fact that the friend who was sitting right next to me, who was always cool with me, knew she was lying, she didn't speak up, didn't say nothing. So I learned how them girls had that girl code and that alliance right there. They will sit there and watch their homegirl lie dead to people's face. Won't say shit. They'll just, yeah. Nowadays, they'll even back it up and be like, yeah, what she said. Whatever it is, they'll back it up. start lying with them. So, I learned that. And I also learned how much control that like girls had over people, adults and stuff. Everybody's so inclined to believe them about everything. Anytime they cry and play victim, nobody want to be the person that don't believe some crying little girl. So everybody just opt to believe it, even though it be a flat out lie. And then later on, when the truth comes out that it was a flat out lie, nobody gonna apologize to you. Nobody gonna tell you that that shouldn't have happened to you. Nobody gonna go back and punish that girl the way they was punishing you. And that's the truth of something that we see today in real life. So you look out today, you see all these dudes who getting these false allegations on them, you know, get crucified in the court of public opinion. People just slandering their name, tearing them up, messing up their jobs, messing up their money, making them have to pay money to go fight in court. Like, look at that Trevor Bauer dude. Look at what he went through, whole career gone behind a girl line. But I went through stuff like this early, man. This stuff with them don't start when you get grown. This stuff with them start young, bro. They start that manipulating young. So yeah, man. Them was just little lessons that I learned right there real young. I wanted to share that story with y'all. Y'all might find it a little funny. I laugh at it now that I'm older, but I also see, like I said, the female nature and the manipulation and stuff in it that, man, we've been dealing with since first grade and kindergarten, man. People wonder why then when we get older, we grown, and man, we be on this shit like, man, bro, I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired of it. Calling them out about everything, and then people, oh, who hurt you? Why are you so bitter? You're hurt. Nobody hurt. No shit, bro. We've been getting manipulated, lied on, and played with since damn first grade, bro. Come on. But yeah, man, that's it. That's the story right there, man. I got false alligated as a youngin' in the daycare, man. She done got me kicked out of the daycare. Matter of fact, I want to say that situation led to me having to go to another daycare. Yeah, that did. That's crazy. That situation led to me literally having to leave and go to another daycare. Because I think after a while, after I kept defending myself, I think finally when my mom caught on, she was like, all right, he ain't gonna just keep up with this lie for this long. Keep saying that. She was like, something up. So I think she went up there and talked to them and said something, and that ended up being a problem. So yeah, man. That ended up when we having to go to another daycare that was all the way on the other side of town with a bunch of kids I did not know. Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, we still see dudes going through that today, man. Look at Johnny Depp. Look at Trevor Bauer. Look at Jonathan Majors, man. We still see it every day. Ain't nothing new under the sun, bro. So protect your neck out here, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed that story. Hope y'all could, have a little light laugh with me. I don't want to talk about no too heavy subjects because I don't want my channel to be too serious and too heavy. Because the last few videos was, I kind of want to mix it up a little bit. So even though I'm gonna keep talking to y'all about, more serious and real stuff, I had to come with some little light story time videos for you. I think I got one more story time video for y'all. Then I'm gonna get back to that real work. So yeah, man, I'll see y'all in the next one.